What's up, guys? My name is MadSquash924. Welcome back to another episode of Kona 2 Brume Part 13, where we are now finally entering E-Wing. The proper way. E-Wing proper. And we are trying to find the prototype. Ideally, it should be easy. Okay, we can actually access this place now just normally, which is good. Anything else in here? Nope. But we did clear out the water and such, so we can now come down here. And that is very good for us, because the prototype should be down here somewhere. Seems like all these elevators, presumably, are closed off. So where's this prototype? We know it's around here. We just have to find it. Oh. It will make sense it's in an area where it's not flooded. What's the purpose of this? Weird. A dead man lies on the ground. No apparent injuries. He seems to have died of poisoning.
Had he really been talking to a ghost? Or was it just the prolonged exposure of his brain to the mistonite that was beginning to warp his senses? Were they really mutually exclusive? Either way,
it's Thomas.
Thomas Matouche was well and truly dead. The explosion had taken him out as he was about to grab the mistonite phaser.
Were we talking to a dead man? No trace of lethal wound, most likely killed by exposure to toxic gas. He was trying to reach the safe. His archive's magnetic card. That's weird. Was it the mistonite? Is this the prototype? It is. Prototype and blueprints. Jules will be able to assemble it. Well, we got what we came for. Looks like at this point in time we leave. Go back to Jules de Maire's. Shame there's no fast travel there, but it's okay. Now that we have what we came for, we can just leave uninhibited. Theoretically. I do have my gun ready if I'm gonna have to need it and use it. I shouldn't be able to, like, I shouldn't need it at all, frankly. If I turn off the gas, I think I could get that one other mistonite, maybe? Not the gas, but the fan. However, we don't need any more mistonite. Supposedly.
Carl had recovered what Jules de Maire's had sent him to the lab for. It was not
True.
Without relief that he told himself he could finally return to the surface.
I mean, yeah, that's great. I kind of want to return to the elevator, though, for the purpose of trying to see if I can get that mistonite just real quick, like. It won't be the quickest ordeal. What's going on? Regardless, I'm going in this elevator. Seems safe. Alright, and what I'm going to do is turn that off. Turn this on. So... no, I want that on. And I want... ventilation off. Water drainage on. So now the fans are now turned off. I should be able to reach... that, mistonite. Just gotta remember where it was and how to get there. Shouldn't be too hard. If I remember right, it was between C and D, correct? I might be wrong in guessing that statement. Regardless, I want to try real quick to get to it. Or between C and B, I'm not sure. Like this way? I mean, I'm gonna try. So, that's what I'm trying to get at. Yep, it is this way. So now, we should be able to reach it. There it is. The last Mistnite I wanted. Yay! Not that we needed it. I just wanted it. Now I feel comfortable leaving this place, knowing that we got everything. Oh, gas. I was a lucky guess, though. I couldn't exactly remember where it was, so I'm glad I found it immediately. Alright, so to leave this place, we'll have to go travel to Sector A. And if for some reason it's blocked, we can take the elevator there instead. Here's A. Yeah, seems simple. Let's go. Back to Leech Lake. It feels good to finally get out of that laboratory. That's for sure. Not that I hated it or anything. I just wanted to leave. Oh, we've read that. Alright, let's go see Jules Demers. He's gonna want us to collect Mistnite for him. Apparently, because we remember the narrators mentioning when we found enough Mistnite that we have enough Mistnite for Jules Demers now for the prototype, but we just didn't have the prototype at the time.
Reached fresh air. Flaubert could now set off towards Jules' lair.
So, because of that, we also kind of jumped the gun for one of the objectives, which is awesome. It's great. It means we don't actually have to scavenge. Man, I was down there for so long, I forget that, like, outside is just all wintry and stuff, you know? Yeah, that place was quite the ordeal. And talking to Thomas was strange, considering he was deceased when we were talking to him. The whole time. Like, every time we went back there, he was dead. And a ghost. We're just talking to him as an apparition thing. Yay. Good job, puppies. Now, if I remember correctly, it's this way. Here it is.
Whoa.
We'll just have them wait here for us, and then we'll meet up with Jules. Hopefully he's still here. And that he's not a ghost as well. What's up, Jules? I'm back.
Eh ben, vous avez survécu. Avez-vous trouvé le prototype?
I have the prototype and the Mistonite.
Ah, j'avais perdu espoir. À partir de ce modèle, je pourrais finaliser l'instrument installé sur la tour radio. Et vous avez la missionnaire, c'est parfait, parfait. On pourra alimenter le prototype et vous en faire une arme.
Then what's the next step? Whoa, look at that Mistonite phaser. That's crazy.
Avec
Cool.
ce prototype, il sera possible de repousser la brume et renverser ses effets. On pourra chasser les menaces et éliminer des obstacles comme ces sacrés stalagmites. Il faut se rendre dans la vallée, en bordure du site en quarantaine. Je vous expliquerai la dernière étape sur place.
The valley. This valley. Yeah, that's the place.
Avec ce prototype, il sera possible de repousser la brume et renverser ses effets. On pourra chasser les menaces et éliminer des
I
obstacles
can't skip
comme ces
this.
sacrés stalagmites.
I thought he would say something
Il faut
else.
se rendre dans la vallée, en bordure du site en quarantaine. Je vous expliquerai
That's my
la
bad.
dernière étape sur place.
Okay. Let's see what this thing's like. Weird.
According to Jules Demers' indications, now that he had the much-touted Mistonite phaser, all that remained for the detective to do was to go to the valley east of the refuge.
It shoots like little waves. It's crazy. Do you think we could take out the Wendigo with such a device? Unlikely. I think it's the old house we want to go to. Yeah, to this locked gate, presumably. We should probably check up on them up there. I think we will do that. Oh, if they're not gonna go anywhere, I'll do it myself. I just want to make sure everybody is good up there and we don't have to talk to anybody there.
Merci pour votre aide, Monsieur Faubert. Les réparations que vous avez faites vont faire une grande différence pour la suite.
Yeah, I found an investigation file about you.
Ça confirme mes intuitions. Je sentais l'œil de la sécurité de Hamilton sur moi depuis un bon moment.
About the motives for the investigation?
Certaines candidatures que j'ai acceptées, c'était peut-être trop évident que je les choisissais selon mes propres critères. L'équipe de sécurité a dû voir mon jeu. Mon poste aux ressources humaines, c'était une couverture. J'ai été chargée par un autre employeur d'enquêter sur des irrégularités fiscales qu'on soupçonnait à la HMC. Et je commençais tout juste à tenir quelque chose, mais il y a eu l'explosion.
So you're a mole. And what about your other employer?
J'imagine que je vous dois un peu de confiance. Je suis enquêteur à la Gendarmerie royale du Canada. Ou du moins, avant
Gotcha.
que tout ça arrive, je l'étais.
That's interesting, though. Well, thanks for telling me.
Faites attention à vous, Monsieur Faubert.
Well, I remember that we had like a. Oh, we can talk to you.
Salut,
Remember
Carl.
you?
J'espère que tu prends soin de mes toutous.
Yep. Yep.
Bye.
Bye. Yes, we are taking good care of our dogs. They take me places and then I leave them. And then they take me to other places and then I leave them again. It's a very back and forth relationship. All right. So now that we've done that, we are going to this lock gate as our objective, according to Jules de Mers. Because there's nothing else that we need to do. Presumably we can use the phaser. We'll see if that is correct. I wonder if you can even use the phaser on the Wendigo. If you remember a while ago, the Wendigo chased us out here. Oh. Keep going to the left. Yeah, this way. There we go. But we'll see what happens. Place is nice, isn't it? Pretty relaxing. Probably utilize this. All things considering. There's the gate. Now we should have access. And we do. To the valley! This is exciting. Travel to Iwa Valley? Yep. It's a whole new map, a whole new place. Don't know what to discover there. I imagine it's the final stretch of the game as well, but I'm not sure. Fast travel? No. Let's disembark. Yeah, look at that. I kind of want to just take my time with it as well. We'll leave the dogs here. Like, I could just, like, you know, drive them around, but they'll follow me anyway, which is good when I need them most. See, this is what I mean. Look at this. I don't want to miss important things like this. Just had a gun. Security officer armband branded with Hamilton Mining Corporation's logo. He was fleeing at full speed. The man was not wearing a helmet, clearly. It will not restart. The snowmobile is a total loss. Yeah, I could just keep using this thing. There's no rhyme or reason to, though. Not really. Just don't want to miss things. I feel like this game is really hard to miss the little important details if you are not looking for them. You know? Also, it didn't require that much Mistonite to use to get the phaser. Because we only had 11 Mistonite, but here we are with 11 Mistonite, which is crazy. A less per shot is a Mistonite, which in turn would be bad. And that's not that many shots if that was the case. Look over here. It says there's a campfire over here. Didn't even see it unless I looked at the map. Crazy. Nobody's in there either. If we go south, though, we should find some Mistonite. The reason I say that is because if you look at the map, it's all foggy down there. So presumably it's over here. That's my suspicion. This will follow the trail slightly. And then cut off into here. Yep. And then we'll take a left. I think I'm gonna pull out the rifle. Kinda have a feeling we're not gonna encounter wolves. Nope, it's wolves. Okay. Not bad. I want to test something out, a theory I have. So we have 12 Mistonite, right? And this is a Mistonite phaser. If I shoot the Mistonite phaser, do we have 11 afterward? No. So you can shoot this infinitely. It's very interesting. Do we want to go up here next? Or cut off into here? I think I want to go into the area that looks like it's smaller. I mean, I want to explore all of this area. It's just, what sections do I want to take on first? Basically. It's frozen? Yep. Want to make sure it was frozen over. And the Geiger counter usually points to when something's kind of important, so that's good. So whatever is over here is relatively important. And there's Mistonite here as well. Based off of the map saying things. Let's see if there's wolves. I don't know. Nope. Damn it! Come on me, dude. There we go. Let's utilize a first aid. The first aid we've used the whole game. It's kind of hard to swerve in this game, though, and dodge. So, whatever. I don't understand the purpose of what all this Mistonite is going to be used for, if not used for the Mistonite phaser. Don't know. I want to check out what's up here as well, so I guess I'll mark this. And we use rifle just because we have more ammunition for it. Otherwise, I probably would have utilized the shotgun to deal with the bear. And we have a lot of first aid kits. We have 18 of them. So I'm not super worried about our medical situation for items. And batteries. Batteries, we have so many. We have 90 batteries. It's kind of excessive. And I don't know exactly where we're supposed to go. I imagine this place, that's where Jules de Mayor's is currently. So yeah, we go there. It's just exploring along the way as we do it. which I like doing in this game. This game is really, really good about doing that. There was only one section I really did not care for, and it was the section you guys all saw. There was something up there. Was that the Wendigo or something else? Unclear. I have enough shit that cannot be opened.
A cave like this could have escaped his gaze. Fortunately, Carl knew how to climb.
Okay. So there's an area we can climb as well.
Hope that the Mistonite was hidden there.
I want to see what this route takes us real quick. There's a lot of different points of entry of where we can start climbing. Presumably. And there's another one. Let's start with this one. Once upon a time, I was climbing a mountain. Climbing this mountain, I am going up, 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 up this fucking mountain. When will it stop? Oh, it stopped. That's good. Well, here's the entrance to the strange cave. At least one of two entrances. Okay, so that's where the Mistonite is. We gotta get there.
The atmosphere in the cave was heavy with despair. It smelled like a tomb, madness and sadness.
Yeah. Died due to head trauma from a fall. Murder weapon. To my dear family. To my family. I bitterly repent being too distant to have visited you more often. Now my weakened body prevents me from going to you and holding you in my arms one last time. To my loving wife and precious children, the raging storm prevents me from saying farewell to you before my final departure. My body is too weak, and I regret today that I did not come to see you more often while I had the strength. An unknown evil has taken hold of me, and I fear that even writing to you will soon be beyond me. Okay, so we gotta go on the other side to retrieve that Mistonite. I assume we can do that via the method over here. We have the phaser, we can open this up. Yep, that's exactly what it's for. That is most excellent. Okay, is there anything over in this direction as well? Just want to double check. Don't want to leave any stone unturned. Or in this case, leaves. No leaves unturned. Alright, let's see what's in this cave other than a corpse and Mistonite.
Carl could feel the danger exuding from the cave walls.
I think I'm gonna pull out the
Something was
shotgun.
suffocating him, as if it were gripping his insides violently. Was it only fear deep down?
Maybe the rifle. I mean, I know where the body is. If we keep going straight, we'll presumably find it. I just want to see what this direction has in store for me first.
The cave inside of Carl's head was was clashing with the cave he was currently
Gotcha.
roaming.
It's one of these.
Reality
Okay.
was fleeing through the tunnels.
We'll go middle first.
Panic gripped him, as if his footsteps could no longer find the firmness of reality.
It circled us back
Could no
again.
longer differentiate
Go
between
left.
the cave in his head and the one in front of him.
What if I go back the way it came? There we go. Then we take a left. Nope. It reset. I felt it. Okay, so first is backwards. Let's try forwards next. Yep. Nope. Go backwards again. Bye. Okay, so forwards was not right either. So let's go to the right.
Nature is not so petty. Nature itself would not have been able to dig itself such chambers, such tortured paths.
Damn it.
This cave
Maybe
was
middle
dead.
was the right way.
No doubt about it. Carl was desperate to find the way out.
I mean, it's not hard. It's just being stupid. Just trial and error. So, okay, so backwards, forwards. Let's try left this time. Nope. So backwards. Forward. Wait, what? Backward. And then forward. That's what it was supposed to be anyway. It's not backwards and forwards anymore? Okay, whatever, game. So backwards. Stupid. Let's take a right then. Is it backwards twice? That can't be right. Doesn't make any fucking sense. Like now we're here? Let's go forward then. Okay, that's good. To the right. Let's go to the right again. Fuck, it reset itself. Yeah, this isn't annoying at all. I think when we entered this room, we take the right. Yes. And this room should be forward. No, it's not. Okay. So this room is always backwards. The one that's out in the middle of nothingness is always to the right. And then the one with the stalactite. Wait, why am I here? There's one left. Are those rocks different? I think they're different. So backwards again. This one we take the right. Therefore, I'm assuming this one must be left at the stalactite. Okay. And then at the 3 stalactites, it must be forward. Here we are. Made it.
The flickering light of the lantern gave Carl hope of finally seeing the outside world again.
Paul de Velu from Quebec City of
The
50
detective
years.
could feel his blood rushing through his body and warming his limbs. With painful tingles, the tips of his fingers and toes were coming back to life. He welcomed this pain with utter bliss.
Okay, and I think with that, that's actually a great spot for us to end today's episode here in Kona 2 Brume. Hope you guys all enjoyed today's episode. If you guys have, make sure you guys have a like, leave a comment, tell me what you think of today's episode, of course. And if you're new to my channel, or have been watching me for a little while and you haven't done so, feel free to subscribe to me, MadSquash924, and don't forget to ring the bell to get notified of my latest videos. On the next episode, we're going to finish off this cave, and then once we finish off this entirety of this cave system, I'm planning on going south to this area over here, explore this over there, and then, I guess, work our way slowly but surely to Jules de Nairs, where he is apparently awaiting our arrival, which inevitably will lead us into this zone, whatever the hell that is. But I'll see you then. Goodbye.